I'm Josh Blaylock. I'm the founder and head of Devil's Due Entertainment, which is now part of Devil's Due First Comics. We brought back the classic First Comics from the 80s. A lot of the other books we do, a couple cool ones I wanted to talk about. We were actually, earlier before the film, we were chatting about Squarriors. It is like post-apocalyptic Secret of Nim, or Secret of Nim meets Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Galaxies for Hire is a brand new book that's coming out in October. An all-female cast of these outlaw space pirates, and it turns out that their ship happens to be the missing puzzle piece of an ancient giant robot. And they're not aware of it, but there are certain authorities and powers that be that now are aware of it, and they're after him. And it's a lot of fun, a lot of humor. Lord of Gore, upcoming horror series, which basically is about a screenwriter that finds out that there's a whole murder conspiracy tied to the film that he's working on going back decades, and now the slasher from the film has actually appeared and started killing people, preventing him from getting that information out. And that's by Daniel Leister, who used to do Hack Slash, Army of Darkness. And then I don't have any more, but we have from another horror writer, Dirk Manning. He just added a whole new set of titles to our library. We do the Tales of Mr. Ree, who's a paranormal fixer that lives in a world where the biblical Armageddon happened for 3 days, and then everything went back to normal, or did it? So that comes out of the Nightmare World universe, which Dirk's going to start doing with us, and we're going to publish the 4th volume of that in an omnibus collection. We've also got another book called Love Stories About Death. So we used to be known as a pretty good source of horror, like intelligent horror books. We were the first publishers of Hack Slash, and we're sort of going back in that direction now too. I'm not even really a big horror guy. I just somehow attract these these kind of titles.
Well, the cameraman can vouch for Squarriors. That was one of my favorites.
This was this is all people. The art always gets people because it's not just one of those books with a fancy painted cover. Every page looks like this inside.
It's a gorgeous book.
Yeah.
Full of squirrel gore.
Yeah. Part of the reason why we're out on tour too is promoting all of the new First Comics titles. And if you are an old school comics fan, there's a big chance you are also a Badger fan. This book was a huge thing in the 80s. It's back. It's the original creator, Mike Barron, rotation of different artists. Badger is sort of like the craziest comic character before Deadpool. He's got multiple personalities, and one of them is the superhero. But there's also not just a resurgence of the old stuff. There's lots of new books that we're putting out. Public Relations is one of my favorites. It's really hilarious. It's also really dirty, but it's kind of like if you took a Game of Thrones fantasy world, put it in a modern setting, and you put the writers of 30 Rock behind it. Then we've got Delete by the entire Harley Quinn creative team: Jimmy Palmiotti, Justin Gray, John Timms is the artist, Paul Mounts is coloring, and Amanda Connor is doing covers. This book's badass. It's like Minority Report with a whole lone wolf and cub vibe. Near future, this guy's trying to protect this girl from bad people that want to extract her memories. And one of the other most talked about books they have is R.R.H, a modern day take on Red Riding Hood, where the wolf back in the day from 800 years ago turns out this was a werewolf story. She's a descendant of the original Red Riding Hood.
That sounds kind of
awesome. And she's about to learn what that really means.
Nice. Awesome. All right, well, we really look forward to checking all of these out, man.
Thanks.
Thank you.